Hey, what is going on, guys? Thank you for tuning into Rules for Rebels, and in today's video I wanted to talk about the Kucoin exchange, Kucoin.com. I'll also link to it down in the description box below. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link, but obviously, if you're going to sign up for this exchange anyways, not going to cost anything extra to use my link. I would appreciate it if you appreciate the content that I provide you guys here. The reason you might want to consider checking out this exchange and signing up, as we've seen before, right? I told everybody sign up for Bittrex, whether you're ready to trade or not. If you're even on the fence contemplating getting into crypto, sign up for a Bittrex account. They're going to close their doors. Sure enough, they closed their doors. Then Binance popped up, right? Binance quickly became the #1 exchange. Just recently, they crossed 5 million users. It was only about a week ago that they surpassed all the other exchanges and became the largest exchange with 3 million users. I just noticed on there, actually we can take a look there. Actually, it's not going to show it at the top, but anyhow, they just crossed 5 million users. Told everybody to sign up for Binance, and then Binance closed its doors to new customers. They are on a daily basis for a few minutes to a few hours opening up registrations to new users, but it's really, really tough to get in. So, day by day, more exchanges are closing their doors. CEX.io isn't accepting new people. Kucoin is, from what I can tell, a legitimate exchange. I signed up for an account there. I only got a couple $100 in here. I literally just signed up for it like a day ago. And I'll tell you guys why I signed up for Kucoin exchange. So they have a couple coins that a lot of other exchanges don't have. So if we go to coinmarketcap.com, and here's kind of one interesting thing when you start dabbling with all different types of cryptos, like the bigger coins you're going to find on pretty much every exchange, but when you start getting into some other coins, not every exchange has them. So, I mean, if we type in something like Lisk, we'll hit Lisk there, we'll go down to markets, and, Poloniex has it, Binance has it, Yobit, HitBTC, Bittrex, Gate.io, you have all these different exchanges that deal with it. However, if we were to go to a crypto like Electroneum, for example, we'll hit markets. You literally have one market you can buy Electroneum at, and it's Cryptopia. Another interesting one, and I've been wanting to buy Raiblocks for a long time, but it's like, it kind of gets overwhelming having to sign up for all these different exchanges. And I really wanted to get Raiblocks, despite how popular it is. I'm kind of surprised that nor Bittrex nor Binance has Raiblocks. So if we go look at what markets Raiblocks is trading on, you got Kucoin, which is the one I just mentioned. They're on a bunch of exchanges, but it's a lot of kind of like smaller, more obscure ones. Anyhow, two coins that I've been wanting to buy lately, mainly is Raiblocks. Another kind of more high risk but speculative one is this one right here, RedPulse. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about RedPulse as more of a long shot. That's kind of one that interests me. So anyhow, I've been wanting to buy Raiblocks for a while. I noticed the other day, Binance has a community coin of the month, and what it is, I believe all the members of Binance can vote on what coin they'd like to see come onto Binance, and whichever one wins winds up being brought onto Binance, and they don't have to pay a listing charge. Typically, the way this works, not with all exchanges, but with a lot of exchanges, if you want to get on their exchange, or if you want to get your coin on their exchange, in addition to kind of being accepted and being a safe and acceptable coin, you also oftentimes need to pay them. So Binance says, hello Binanceans, the 5th session of Community Coin per month has completed. Once again, it was a success and an exhilarating experience for all of us. We have weighed all factors in the voting process and voted out oddities. We would like to congratulate the winner Raiblocks, which is XRB. As promised, XRB will be awarded a free listing placement on Binance. The exact listing time will be announced separately. Thank you for your patience and support. And this is as of January 9th, so 2 days ago. So I don't know whether it'll take them a couple days to get on or a couple weeks. But one thing that we often see in cryptos is when a coin hits a new exchange, it gets a big bump, right? It tends to get a rise because now it's available to that many more people. Now, even more so, it's one thing if a coin is on like a Bittrex and then it hits a Binance. Like Bittrex is a pretty big exchange. They have a pretty big audience. However, when coins really tend to get a bump is when they're on kind of more smaller, more obscure exchanges, and then they hit like a Bittrex, a Binance, a Poloniex, or a Kraken. that's when they really tend to get a nice bump. So one of the reasons I like Electroneum, my boy on Steam It, Brian Phobos, is a big Electroneum guy. He kind of got me turned on to it. But part of the reason I've invested in Electroneum is because a lot of people don't have Cryptopia accounts. So I know if Electroneum hits, one of the big 3 exchanges, it's going to get a huge surge in price. And Raiblocks has already been moving up the charts. And we can go over here. If we go look at Raiblocks, I mean, look at this. If we look at the past, say we look at the past 7 days, it's kind of flat the past 7 days, but even the past 30 days, it's had quite a run up. It was at, trading at like $1.80. I think it probably peaked at $34 or whatever. What are we sitting at now? Right now we're sitting at 24.36, or 183,000 and some change Satoshis. Anyhow, as we saw here, Raiblocks, they're trading on a decent number of exchanges, but like not any of the top 3, top 5 exchanges, in my opinion. And as soon as Raiblocks hits Binance in January, I'm sure some of this is probably already priced in a little bit to an extent, but I'm fairly confident that when Raiblocks hits Binance, it's going to experience a surge in price because Binance is the most popular exchange out there. It's going to get exposure to a lot more people. When Binance adds a new coin, they typically are going to say something along the lines of, we've added XYZ coin, Binance list vibe. So it's just going to tend to get a lot of attention, and I have a feeling it's going to experience a rise in price. Now, as you can see here, I only got a couple $100 in Kucoin. I pretty much just moved one Litecoin over here just to kind of get a feel for it. I'm going to move a little bit more money over here. I want to buy a little bit of RedPulse, and I want to load up on a bit more of Raiblocks. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this exchange. I'll be honest. Like when you're looking at like an overview of coins you hold, I don't really see a way to where I can like search. Normally there'd be a search box here and I can type in LTC if I want to see LTC. Like here, if I want to see what coins I'm holding, I literally have to scroll all the way through and see. I think there is a way up here where you can kind of sort, like from high balances to zero balances. So I mean, I can see everything I hold here, but normally I'd like to be able to like search a ticker symbol or the name of a coin and pull it up. Not a huge fan of like their markets and the way just, I don't know. Part of it is whenever I start using something new, whether it be like a new layout for YouTube, a new trading account, a new whatever, I always hate everything when it's new and I get used to it. I have heard a lot of people, sing the praises of Kucoin. They say, oh, it's a really smooth interface. I really like it. Maybe it's that I'm used to Bittrex and Binance. In general, I'm not a huge fan of like the interface or the user experience of the site. But I really, really wanted to buy Raiblocks, and I'm thinking about getting into RedPulse as well. This is one of the few exchanges that has those currencies. And I've heard a lot of people talking positive about it. One other thing that I may wind up investing in on here. So you guys know about how on Binance we have the BNB token or the Binance token. So normally if you don't have BNB tokens and you buy, I don't know, we'll say 100 shares of Ripple, they're going to take, I don't know, like 1 share as a fee, or it might even be like 1.1 shares. And then you wind up with what's called dust. You have little, partial shares of coins, and you're not able to sell those. You have to sell in full increment. Unlike Bittrex, where you can sell partial shares or partial pieces of a coin, on Binance you can't. So you wind up with all what we call dust, and you can't trade them, you can't send them off the exchange, etc. So by trading with a BNB token, not only are you trading for less than half the cost, but you also, when trading with the BNB, just spend your BNB tokens on fees, and you don't wind up with dust. So from my understanding, I haven't looked into it that much, but Kucoin has their own coin. I believe it's the KCS coin. But I've heard a lot of people talking positive about that. If this exchange winds up becoming more popular and taking off, their coin, like the Binance coin, may rise in value. I mean, the Binance coin like 2 weeks ago was at like $3 and it went to like $8. I think it hit 18. It pulled back a little bit, but I want to say it's back up near 20. Binance coins is one of my main holdings. I kind of like their coin. It's appreciating in value. And I think as more people start using Binance, which it's looking to be the most popular exchange, I see that coin continuing to grow in value. So anyhow, just to kind of wrap up, if you don't have a Binance account and if you don't have a Bittrex account, you've kind of missed out on the two best ones. You may want to check out Kucoin, with CEX.io and a lot of these other exchanges going down. This may be one of the better exchanges in the interim until you can sign up for Binance. Keep checking Binance throughout the day. They are opening up and accepting more people. But in regards to Kucoin, You know, they do have a couple interesting coins. Like I said, I already picked up some Raiblocks, just a little bit, but I'm going to be picking up some more, and I think I'm going to throw a little bit of money into RedPulse and a Kucoin as well. So again, I'll drop a link to this exchange in the description box below if you guys want to sign up. You know, I don't know how soon Binance is going to be getting Raiblocks, but I would say with like 85% certainty, it's going to experience a surge in price when it hits Binance. So that's my word for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. One more thing, I am trying to kind of keep an eye on Binance. So if I happen to, you know, let me take you guys over here 1 second here. I wanted to kind of make an announcement about this. So YouTube got rid of the discussion tab, right? There used to be like the discussion tab where you could like leave a discussion on the channel. They're getting rid of that. They're going to something called the Community Manager, I think it's called. Actually, I don't know if it's going to show me. Let's see. Oh, Community Settings, maybe. No, that's not it. Anyhow, you know, if you look at somebody's YouTube channel, there used to be the area where, you know, you could click their channel and there was a discussion. They've kind of changed that to a community area where you can put up like polls, surveys, short video clips, etc. If I'm somehow tied up and not able to make a video saying like, Binance is open, guys, get on there right now, at the very least, I'll try to drop something in the community section. So, I don't know, let's take a quick look here before I let you guys go. Okay, so here it is. So here's the community tab. I put up a shoe on my head the other day. Oh, wow, we hadn't realized we got this many comments. But yeah, this is where I'll let you guys know that Binance is open and accepting more people if for some reason I'm unable to make a video right at that moment. But that's all I got for you guys. I'll catch you later, and I'll check you out in the next video. Later, guys.